Hello everyone and welcome to a new Scratch tutorial. I'm very excited to be starting this series up again, but I do need some ideas of what you guys would actually like to see me do so that you will know how to do it. So please let me know in the comments below what you're hoping to see. Now, I am not able to help with any mobile game making because I've never made one myself and I'm not really sure to go about making it mobile friendly. So, unfortunately, this is only for PC. It may work with a mobile, but I'm just not sure. But anyway, I'm going to be teaching you how to let a player choose a name for their character. This can be a little tricky because in the Warrior Cats world, as you all know, there's a prefix and a suffix. And the suffix changes as they get older, so it does get a little complicated. Now, at the beginning of most Warrior Cat games on Scratch, you have the mother asking you what would you like your name to be, and you would say just the prefix, and they would be like, okay, hi Mint Kit, and like magic. So what we have right here is the mother. You could of course make your own scenario where the player would be able to choose their name, but that's just what I'm using because it's kind of what everyone does. So first you're going to go to variables, which is the dark orange. Click make a variable, and we're going to make it prefix. You could make it name, you could make it whatever you want to call it, but you're going to make sure it's for all sprites. All right. And it will show up over here. If you don't want it to show up, which most likely you do not want to, you can just come back over here and click the little check mark and it will disappear. But it's still there. So what we need to do is we need to have the player be able to say what they want the name to be. So let's first go to events, which is yellow. Grab when flag clicked, which is basically just means when the game starts. And you could have this happen well after the game starts. If you want to have an event happen before, like cut scenes, you can. This is just if you want the game to start out with the being asked what you want the name to be. So then we go down to sensing, find ask what's your name. You can change it to say whatever you want, but I recommend saying prefix only because that gets rid of a lot of confusion for new Scratch players. And then you're going to grab answer right here and drag it over, and we'll use that in a moment. So then we'll go back down to variables, set prefix to 0, and grab answer and put it into 0. Now, when the player types in their answer, it will set the prefix to that answer. And then if we want to go back up to looks, which is purple, we can do a little test. You can say, so what we want to do is we want to say, hello. Let's say the player chooses mint as the prefix. Hello, Mint Kit. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down to operators, which is the green. And we're going to grab join apple banana and drag it and put it in this box. And what we can do is if you go back up to, go down to prefix, join and put it in the apple section, and then we would write kit. How are you? Let's just say. So let's test how this would work. What's your name? Prefix only. Mint. Mint Kit, how are you? Now let's say you want to put it in the middle of the sentence. Say, wow, Mint Kit, that's so cute, or something like that. You're going to go back down to operators and grab join apple banana again. Put it in there. Grab prefix, move it to the middle. Say, wow. And make sure to put a space because otherwise it'll be wow mint kit as all one word. Kit, you're so cute. Alright, let's try this now. Perfect, see? And now, let's say that warrior, the warrior apprentice ceremony has gone by. We can always just change it. Instead of Kit, it would be Paw. And if it became leader, it would be Star, which is super simple. It gets a little more complicated when it comes to warrior names. Now, if you want to choose for the character, like let's say you want the suffix to be heart no matter what the first name is or first part of the name is, then you can just stick to this way. Or you can even go down here and click set prefix to 0. And then if you don't want them to become leader or have any more name changes, then you can say set prefix to, and then you'd go to join apple banana in operators, go back down to prefix, and then heart. And then it would change that to be mint heart. Now, you could also do something like, what do you want your warrior name to be? Suffix only. And then you could click, and then you could just bring this up there. Again, once you do this, there's no way to change the suffix anymore. Or there probably is, but it would be a lot more difficult. So make sure to only join it if you want them to end at warrior. So then now let's say you you don't exactly want to choose their suffix, but you want it to be randomized. So what you can do is you can make a variable for suffix for all sprites, and you can go down to variables or stay on variables, click make a list. On make a list, you could do suffixes. You can actually do this for prefixes too if you'd like, but I'm just going to do for suffix. So what you're going to do is, I do it kind of a convoluted way. So you would grab, delete all of suffixes, then add thing to suffixes. Heart. Let's say heart is one of them. Fur is one of them. And claw is one of them. And then you would just grab, let's say, set suffix to 0 again, but you would choose, let's see. Okay, where is it? Item 1 of suffixes. Go to operators. Pick random 1 to 10. And grab it, put it in here. Since there's only 3, we'd do 3. And so let's see. If we open back up suffixes, we can see that the heart was what was chosen randomly. If we do this again, it changes. And if you're not sure of how many you have on the list, you can show the list and it'll tell you length 3, which means you would put 3 in the second blank. Now, I think that's as much as I would like to do for naming. I have like 3 ideas for more tutorials, but I would really like to hear you guys' feedback on what you would actually like to see. So thank you guys for watching and have a wonderful day.